All right, everyone, so another week of art lessons, and so today we are going to do some warm and cool colored hand drawings. So we're going to talk a little bit about what warm and cool colors are and do a little project that kind of makes them a little bit of like an optical illusion, but not quite. So we'll go ahead and get started. Today for supplies, I just have a white piece of paper, like always. I do have something to color with. I have colored pencils out right now, but you can use markers or crayons or paint or whatever it is that you want to use. I have a pencil somewhere around here, right here, and then I do have an eraser too if I make mistakes. So first things first, you're going to take the hand that you do not write with, and you're going to put it in the middle of your paper, and you're going to trace around it. I'm going to put my hand a little bit up towards the corner. You can put yours in the middle or in the bottom, wherever you want, and I'm going to have my wrist going too, so you'll be able to see like where my shirt is a little bit. If you don't want that, you just put your hand up a little bit further down on your paper so that you can't see any of your arm, and that's just fine too. So you want to just trace around that hand and then my shirt too. And so I'll hold that up so you can see where my shirt is because I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt. There it is. But there's my hand up in that corner. It's a little light. And then we're gonna break up the space using some sort of pattern. So if you want circles or if you want lines or whatever it is that you want, you're welcome to use whatever, and you're gonna do the whole paper. So if you want, I'm gonna do some vertical lines. I do have a ruler here, but I don't care if they're super straight or not. I'm just gonna freehand them in. But if it bothers you that they're not straight, go ahead and use some sort of a straight edge, whether it be a ruler or another piece of paper or like a box. That always works too. So I'm just gonna get some of those lines in, and like I said, I'm gonna do vertical stripes, and you're gonna draw right over top of your hand. And I'm not really concerned about them being the same size. I'm gonna have some big lines and some small lines just to make it a little bit more interesting. You can do horizontal lines, so those are the ones that they lay down. They're kind of calm like that, or you can do diagonal lines. It's completely up to you. So I'll get these drawn in here, and then I'll show you what I got to work with. All right, so my hand is a little hard to see in there, but you can make it out. So I got the hand drawing, and then I just got some of those lines in there. And they're not super straight, they're just free-handed there. Like I said, if you want them straight, go ahead and make them straight because you will see them, but I don't think it really, to me, it doesn't matter. I like the kind of like freehand drawn line look a little bit better. So now we're gonna go and move on to the coloring part. And so the point of this lesson is to talk a little bit about what cool colors are and what warm colors are. So warm colors are exactly how you would expect them to be. So you hear warm, and like, what do you think about when you're warm? Kind of the sun, red, orange, yellow, those kinds of colors. Those are considered warm colors, and they kind of make you feel a little bit warm inside, like temperature wise. And then cool colors are the opposite. So cool colors, I think about water sometimes, which isn't always necessarily cool, but are considered cool colors. But an easy way to think of it is the opposite of being warm, which is to be cold. And we have some pretty crazy winters in South Dakota. So what kind of colors are associated with winter? Blue and green and purple. So those are considered the cool colors. And so you're gonna pick which, like, you're gonna use either warm or cool colors for the background, and then whichever other opposite one you're gonna use for the hand. So I'll do a stripe here, and I'm gonna use my colored pencils that I have out. I do have just a red, and I'm gonna do it really fast. I'm gonna start in the middle just to show you, and I'm going to outline kind of where my hand is and where those stripes are. So that background line is gonna be disrupted because I'm gonna do background as cool colors with the warm of your hand. So it kind of plays as like an optical illusion a little bit. So here, I'll show you how I got it outlined. That's where like those lines intersect. This part's the hand, and then I'm not gonna color in these just yet. So I got this one. I'm just gonna color it in really fast so you guys get the idea. And then I will also post a picture with like our supply list of like my final product. I won't just leave you hanging on what you're supposed to do. I'll give you something to kind of go by. And like I said too, you don't have to use warm colors for the hand. You could use warm colors for the background if you want. But whatever you decide in the beginning and you start with, you have to finish with. And so that hand with the red, I just filled in what I had outlined with red. And so then I'm gonna go in, and you can do this how you want, whatever order you want, but I'm gonna use purple as my cool color for the background. And so it's that same line, the same one we drew, but just in the background instead of with the hand, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna outline it again a little bit just to know where I'm going so I don't make mistakes. And I'm gonna do the top of this line really fast and then show you that. And then I'll let you actually get working on your own, so that you don't wanna sit and listen to me talk on a video all afternoon. You want to do art, and that is perfectly fine. So I'll show you. And like I said too, if you don't quite understand from this video, please take a look at like our supply list that we're gonna be posting with it, because there will be a picture of my final product on there that you can kind of follow. So then I did that background. And right now it's just one stripe, so it's kind of hard to see, but the hand is gonna be all warm colors. So the hand is gonna be yellow and orange and red, and then the background is gonna be cool colors. So blue and green and purple. So that is what I have for you guys today, and I'd love to see what your final projects and what you used to color with. If you wanna tell me about it, please do. You can email us or post on Facebook. As always, but I will see you again next week. Thank you.